Nihoma, konnichiwa, and sawadee-ka. Welcome to Big Brother Friday Night Live. Tonight's theme is Asian. Despite torrential downpour over the last couple of days, the wicket is fine, much like a soggy biscuit. Our 12 happy housemates are over there, raring to go, as always, for the Friday Night Live games. Oh, and we've also got our 3 new intruders competing for the first time. How will they go? Well, Fitzy bought these ancient fortune cookies from a Beijing market, so let's consult these, shall we? A workmate will be talking about you behind your back. No, I don't like that. Now, you read yours. Oh.
This is Big Brother Friday Night Live.
How did they know? Hello and welcome to Big Brother Friday Night Live, the weekly show that's as important to the housemates as a ball is to cricket and a meat pie is to a footy match. And now scientists have proved watching this show actually makes you taller. Just look at my friend Ryan Fitzgerald here. He was 1.5 meters tall when he started on this show. Now look at him.
So I've grown 1/2 metre since I've been on this show. Is that what you're trying to say?
Took a minute to figure that out, didn't it?
Well done. And next to
Because
him...
I'm 2 metres.
Yeah.
Right.
You're bigger than that, I think, yeah. And the lovely Brie Amer, who no longer needs a telephone directory on the seat at the hairdressers.
I don't know that I really ever did, but yeah.
Well, you're quite befont now. And how are you keeping your hair so straight with all this rain on at the moment?
I know. It should be frizzing everywhere.
Well, we're all here, ready to go. Favourite moment from last week. Let's start the show.
Let's. Well, look, there were so many great regurgitation moments to choose from last week, but without fail, it had to be Tim. Have a look at this. It was great.
Eat 1 raw fish eye now.
Swallow it! Go, Tim! Keep
Yeah,
Hey.
gross. See what you're eating. And Pitsy, your favourite moment from last week?
Talking of dry reaching, what about little Christy with the snails? Absolutely hilarious. Have a look at this one.
Gross.
Christy, eat 1 snail now.
1, 2... Rewards room! I need a tea! What do you mean? Come on, do it! I
Well, she wasn't doing that last night when she was kissing Logan David.
That's right, but I admire her determination there, Mikey. At least she had a crack at trying to eat that snail.
They're very determined. They want that rewards room, the 3-point power. It's all happening. Well, anyone who chows down on a fish eye the size of deserves to win the massive prizes that go to the winner of Friday Night Live, the first of which to be explained by Fitzy.
It's the world-famous rewards room, and this week it's an Asian theme.
Okay.
So we're going to have a bit of Thai silk in there. Have a look at that. We're going to have a couple of Asian DVDs. We've got an amazing movie called Choo Choo and the Philly Flash.
You made that up.
No, I'm serious. That's a movie that was made in 1981.
Satay.
Stars Bruce Lee. I was going to say Brett Lee. Chuck Norris. Hong Kong Phooey has a pash with Jackie Chan.
Oh, cool.
But have a look at that. Chocolate champagne, free booze.
Fortune cookies.
Amazing.
A whole bit, it's all there. And the second part of the prize is the ability to assign 6 household chores, aren't they, Brie?
Of course it is, and you know, sometimes it goes down well, sometimes it doesn't. We had Hot Dogs, who was a housekeeper this week, and he did a very, very bad job at that, as we all saw, getting into trouble. And we had Vesna being the shopper chef. She didn't particularly do a good job either, and of course decided not to give the video messages to the other housemates, so it can turn around and bite you on the bum a bit.
Definitely. And the last, probably you'd say the most explosive part of the winner's prize is the 3-point rule, where the winner can take 3 nomination points off any of the nominees. And Kate really dropped a live yabby down the speedos of the house when she made her choice.
The nominees are Dean.
Thank you.
Christy. And Kate. Who do you choose to deduct 3 points from, and why?
I'd love to take the points off Christy.
There are now 5 people up for eviction.
Wow.
Dean, Kate, Hot Dogs, Glenn.
Oh, Shearer.
And Vesna.
That's a huge shock to me.
Right, very interesting. Doing the noble thing and taking 3 points off Christy, or is it
Can I really think it was a noble thing, or do you think it was strategic and she thought, you know, the public are just going to think I'm so nice if I take the points off someone other than myself?
She definitely wouldn't have thought that she was going to bring Dean, Glenn and Hot Dogs into the nomination process.
But she is a very intelligent girl. And can I just say, how shocked was Glenn that he was nominated?
Well, that's the first time that Glenn is nominated.
No,
But
well,
he has been nominated
yeah.
before, but Michelle took the 3 points off him and took him out of it.
I just think he thinks he's invincible.
He is up for eviction this weekend, so too is Hot Dogs and Dean, because Christy was taken out of the process. All right, well, there's an Asian flavour to tonight's games, which suits Fitzy down to the ground, because just before we came on air, he was telling me how he likes nothing more than driving down to his local Chinese restaurant in his Laxa convertible for a hot bowl of crispy Hyundai.
Where did you get that from?
But we're not interested in that right now. What we want to know is who's in need of some acupuncture or some Chinese herbal medicine. Fitzy has the details of who's crook.
Thank you very much, Mikey Goldman. Well, there's a couple of blokes standing in the crook corner this week, and the first one is the young fella, Shearer. Now, Glenn's copped a bad cough, the poor tacker. Lucky for him, it's not life-threatening, and I doubt if he'll bring up a lung. But if there is a game involving maybe a minute's silence at a footy match, I reckon the country boy could be in a spot of bother. Next up is Vesna. Now, guys, from the 8-year medicine course that I did at TAFE, that's right, Onkaparinga TAFE, I've discovered that Vez is carrying what they call chronic ear trauma. Sounds bad, doesn't it? What happened was, earlier this week, Logan David, he blew a trumpet into her Richard gear and it may have caused a little bit of damage. Communication with Vesna tonight will be harder than trying to talk to a 90-year-old at an AC/DC concert. And finally, it's standing ovations for the one and only Hot Dogs. The dog has developed a boil on his bum the size of Uluru. Now, if I'm any judge of form and performance, and let me give you the hot tip, Mikey, I reckon I am, I dead set reckon that this could affect his ability to focus and have his renowned determination tonight. But, gee, I'll tell you what, it's going to be really funny for the rest of us, though. It's going to be very, very funny.
Nothing worse than a bum boil. And 9-year-olds got pretty good hearing.
Yes, they do, nods, yes.
Did you
but at an Akadaka concert, it's very hard, Mike, when they're thumping out Back in Black.
All right, well, after the break, battle will commence in the games arena. While we're away, consider this ancient Chinese proverb, which I think sums up our show perfectly, all right? Our door hubs never gather termites. This is Big Brother Friday Night Live.
I certainly want to win. I want to get a trophy before I leave this place, and I've just ever since going in last week, it hasn't been a confidence thing that I keep telling myself. I feel very confident about this week. I really do, more so than any other week, and I say that every week, but we'll have to wait and see.
Yes, a desperate, desperate man. Welcome back to Big Brother Friday Night Live. Helping me to balance the harmony of this evening's Asian theme is Ying in the form of Briema and Yang in the form of Fitzy, the man who puts the dim into dim sim.
So you're saying I'm dumb?
Yep.
Mike.
No, I'm not saying that you put the meat into the show.
No, I'm saying...
So you're saying I'm a meathead?
No.
Yes.
No, meat, like as in the main part of the meal, mate.
Yes, you are.
No.
Meathead.
So I'm the main bloke on this show, is that what you're saying, Mike?
Yeah. Let's take a deep breath and assume the lotus position because it's time to go down to the house.
I'm all hot now.
This is Big Brother. All housemates to the garden immediately.
Super Challenge Friday.